I got a lot of requests to roast painters, but I didn't want to do it too hard because I know a lot of painters aren't scared to go back to jail. They get pretty pissed because the misconception is all you need to be a painter is a ladder, a paint pole, a brush, a pair of white pants. But that's absolutely false. It requires a lot of training. It also requires a neck tattoo, children in 3 different counties, and a lot of stories about how your ex-wife's a bitch. Also, an untrue stereotype is that all painters are drunks. That's absolutely not true. Actually, a lot of them are meth heads, or they prefer to be called Methodists. It's not the meth. People wonder why painters are so skinny. It's actually because they have a can of thinner in their van. Get it? A can of thinner? Like paint thinner? Just kidding, a lot of them are fat as shit. The easiest way to watch a painter's head explode is to tell them how easy it is to do their job. Call them for a quote, and tell them how you could do it yourself, you just don't have the time. Basically letting them know that you think that anyone could just do their job that they've taken years to learn how to do. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think there's any more of a beat-down asshole than a new construction painter. This is probably the most miserable person on a job site. What the new construction painter has to do is go in there and put a nice coat of paint on all these fresh new walls. Then watch the electrician with his dirty fingers get it all over the place when he's putting in all his outlets and such. Then a superintendent goes in and asks him to touch it up. And a floor guy beating the shit out of it. And then the superintendent calls him in to touch it up. Then a punch list guy comes in with a roll of blue tape and sticks it all over the walls for the drywall guy to fix his stuff and the carpenter to fix his whatnots. And then the superintendent calls the painter to touch it up. But the thing is, you can't often just touch up a spot. You'll have to redo the whole wall. So on new construction, a painter could end up painting the same wall 835 times. And then the painter will have to spend the rest of the day or the rest of the week arguing with some dead-eyed general contractor explaining him to why he should get paid extra for that additional work. Old construction painting isn't a load better. Homeowners think that a paintbrush is a magic wand and it can fix bad carpentry or bricks that are falling out, or somehow paint can miraculously fix rotting wood. I would say the plus side of being a painter is you get a lot of oohs and ahs for your work. Most homeowners don't ooh and ah over wiring or a well-framed wall. But if you do a halfway decent job painting a dining room, some designer's gonna explode in her pants, like you did the entire job yourself. The reason that a lot of painters get super pissed that they think everyone can do their job is because they don't know what their job is. It entails a lot of different things. Sometimes it's wallpaper, sometimes it's staining. You gotta understand what you're putting the paint on. And a lot of people bitch, they'll look at old houses and be like, why don't painters put that kind of detail in anymore? Most good painters would love a type of job where they have to put in a lot of intricate detail. They just have this weird tick where they want to get paid for the work they do. And it's hard to get a good painter, so if you find a good one, be sure to hire them as quick as possible, especially before they fuck around and violate their probation.